Good evening, all you mystery aficionados of YouTube and or beyond, and welcome to another Season 3 episode of my latest hit YouTube series, Storming the Castle. That's right, when we last left off from last week's episode, we were trying to piece together clues, and had just arrested a prime suspect who was caught breaking into Samuel Myers' apartment. Now, we're just going to click on play and get right started now, shall we? Alright, like I said, when we last left off in the last episode, we had just caught a suspect breaking into Samuel Myers' apartment. And now, let's sift through the mess that the suspect must have left behind. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the delay. Now, let's see. When we last left off, we were in Samuel Myers' apartment trying to figure out some clues. Now, since we had just arrested our suspect, now we can get started through the seek and find that the suspect must have left behind for us. So let's get started, shall we? Alright, so the items that we're trying to find are a microscope, an origami bird, a plate, a camera, a knife, a light bulb, a feather, a glove, corkscrew, clock, nail, and dominoes. And if you look right down here in the item list, none of the items are in yellow, so no important items will be found, I think. So let's get right started, shall we? Alright, our first item is the origami bird. Alright, you can see that we found the plate, ladies and gentlemen. And here's the camera. Oh, it appears we just found the knife. And look, right next to it is the corkscrew. Oh, it appears we found the light bulb and conveniently placed in the lamp. What do you know? Now we found the clock, a glove, let's see, now we're just going to put our hands. Oh, and it appears we found the microscope. Oh, and some dominoes. Oh, and now we found the nail cloth. The last item to look for on the list, ladies and gentlemen, is a feather. That's right, we are trying to find a feather. Yep, and looks like we found it. Looks like I was wrong. It appears we have found an important item, ladies and gentlemen. It's the nail claw. And we've just added that to our inventory. Now, let's see, what else can we do? Alright, we're just going to push our handy hands to figure out what to do next. So we're just going to walk right out of the apartment. Right over to the laundry chute. And it appears we found another important item. A jar opener, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so while we wait for our handy hints to refill, let's just see what we have so far. We've got some fish food, a glass cutter, a boroscope, a nail claw, and now a jar opener, ladies and gentlemen. What do you know about that? That's what we have in our inventory so far, ladies and gentlemen. If you picked up a few other items along the way, you can use those to apply to our cases. So now I'm just going to click on the handy hints button and go right back into the apartment. Oh, right into Samuel Myers' room. And it appears to be the fish tank. It says, I need to find a way to move that fish to another part of the tank. We can use some fish food to lower the fish to the other side of the tank. It appears we found an aquarium net, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's see, while we look around the room and see what else we can find, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, now we're just going to push in our handy hints, and it says there's nothing to do here, so we're just going to select the map. And to go right back to the precinct. Here we can talk to Captain Gates. It says Ryan and Esposito put Turner in one of those holding cells. So let's see if we can go through. Oh, wait, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, this is the interrogation room. Here it is, the holding cell. Esposito says, I'm glad you guys are here. Maybe you'll have better luck than we did getting Turner to talk. Brian says, we tried questioning him, but he won't say anything until his lawyer gets here. Esposito says, we found this lockpick on him, though. He must have been trying to use it to break into Myers' apartment. Ah, and it says we now have a new item in our inventory, a lockpick. Very strange. Captain Beckett says, Turner, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, I guess you'll have to wait for my lawyer then because I'm not telling you a word until he's here. Alright, so now we're just gonna walk out here. So you guys stay on the case until Turner's lawyer shows up. I'll let you know when he gets here. Alright, so now we're just gonna click on the map button. And head right back to the construction site. Hopefully we can find some more clues here, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, looks like we have no luck, so we're just going to click on our handy dandy hint. Walk right back out here. Ah, it appears there is something over here. Now we can just take the elevator back up to the skyscraper. And now we could use the jar opener to open the jar that we found in the lunchbox from episode 3. Ah, that's the ticket. We found it. Ah, and it appears we have opened a jar containing a digital key. I think I may know where that digital key is going, ladies and gentlemen, so now we're just going to walk right back to the front of the construction yard. Ah, and use the digital key. Aha! And it appears that the digital key has unlocked for us a puzzle, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what the puzzle is about. Move the key knob to the empty slot to unlock the metal case. You can move and rotate the key knob by clicking on any square that has a green arrow. Straight arrows will move the entire knob, while curved arrows will rotate the knob in place. Only squares that are pointed at by the arrow on the knob can be selected. Okay. Reset the puzzle. Alright, so... Alright, so this is going to be a lot trickier than we thought, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so this, like I said, for many of you, for those of you who are following along with the puzzle at home, you can click on one of the walkthroughs that I'll be uploading later on in the season. So for right now, we're just going to push on our handy dandy skip button and have unlocked the trunk. Ah, it appears that we found another important item in our case, ladies and gentlemen. A saw blade. Alright, so now we're just going to push on our handy dandy hint. Again, looks like there's nothing for us right now, so we're just going to click on our map and head right back to the church. Let's see. I'm just going to push on our handy dandy hints. And use the aquarium net to fish in the sewer. Ah. And it appears we found an eye gem. One of 2, apparently. Ah, the gems for the gargoyle, so that way we can open up a different room. It says the handle to this door is missing. It won't budge without it. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Alright, so let's see. There's nothing for us out here. Nope, and the door looks like that handle's not going to budge. Unless we can go into the church and go right back up to the bell tower then. Oh, we can use the nail claw to pry open the cross. Ah, it appears that we've gained a new item in our inventory, the cross. Oh, it appears we're just about out of time for this week's episode. And it appears we're just about out of time for this week's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow my Storming the Castle home base on Google+. And be sure to so like and subscribe to this channel like I just said. And remember, if you have any questions or comments for me, be sure to leave it in the comments section below. Until next time, after a while, crocodiles!